Hello. Hey, everybody. Where the hell is everybody at on this Saturday? I don't usually go live on Saturday, but I said, you know what? I want us to have some fun. Let's talk about something a little bit different because I talk about the news and current events and other things too. I have the different videos and stuff, and I wanted to surprise y'all today with something fun. Something really fun. And as you can see, I want to show the trends. I want to show trends that was started by Black women, Black American women, okay, that is popular all over the globe and has impacted a lot of women beyond race that were trends that I kind of don't feel they get I don't feel some of these women get credit for it. Not that much, okay? So, all right, I had to put my Toni Braxton picture up here because I just love Toni Braxton. And she was big with the short haircuts, but I can't just say it was Toni. You had Toni who made it popular, Anita Baker, several other women, T-Boz. I love T-Boz hairstyle. Holly Berry with the kind of that classic, I wouldn't say it's a mushroom style, but I just love Toni Braxton too. So, but I kept the list a little short for this one. Okay, the main women you see: Mary J. Blige, Brandy, Maya, Aaliyah, and Beyonce. Okay, so but I wasn't going to say this, but I'll say it now because I know what will come. These are women that are popular in the Black American community and worldwide. Okay, I know people will, I don't want to have any debates about people's heritage or ethnicity, nationality, and your racial classification in America are all different. But majority of these women are what's called African American up here, majority. Okay, so let's get started. Really, let's get started. Let's get started. Okay. Again, I can't wait to hear the comments about what I observe, what I see as women who started these trends that blew up not just in America, the world, but a lot in the Black American community. So let me get started. I'm going to start off with someone that everybody around the world, everyone knows these women at large. If they don't, I'm like, where have you been? Come on, these are all legendary status women up here, right? Um, I won't do a call in for this one. Not for this one. Maybe we'll see. Maybe at the end of the video, maybe I will allow people to call in just to give your feedback on what you think about these trends. All right, so let's get started. The first woman that I want to show who does not get credit at all for the trend, nobody, you have not heard. Listen, I have yet to hear anybody admit this. Beyonce. What did Beyonce start? What did, as a matter of fact, say in the chat what you think I'm going to say. What do you think is the trend that is popular right now that Beyonce is responsible for, that I have never heard anybody give her credit for this? Okay, Mona says, put a ring on it. Put a ring on it? Nope, it's not put a ring on it. Nope. Twerking the Crazy in Love music video? Nope. This is about fashion and beauty. Okay? What Beyonce started that nobody admits is lace fronts. Beyonce is responsible for lace fronts becoming mainstream. Oh, yes, she is, y'all. That's a lace front she has on. Nobody knew about lace fronts until Beyonce. Remember this? Now, Beyonce, if Beyonce see this, Beyonce gonna be embarrassed by this picture, but I'm going to show you the proof because I remember it like it was yesterday. This, okay? Now, it was an accident, but this went viral. Nobody knew lace fronts existed. She had a malfunction when she was performing. The glue had melted and everyone was like, what's going on here? And that's when they found out, oh, it's called a lace front, which has been out. Celebrity women were already wearing lace fronts, but nobody knew. Nobody knew that Beyonce wore lace fronts. She has money, and a lot of the women, they have access to the best type of wig makers out and all that stuff. So people always assumed that she was just wearing extra hair or weave, which she has. But no, she started wearing the lace fronts, but nobody knew about lace fronts. Nobody knew about lace fronts until Beyonce. Diana Ross wore wigs, but a wig, lace fronts are completely different than the wigs from the back in the day. They didn't have the lace, the very natural edges and stuff like that. Like even now, I see lace fronts that don't look, some look good and some don't. But Beyonce has top quality lace fronts because she was wearing it before it became mainstream and people found out about it when this happened during her performance. And then that's how the explosion of lace fronts happened because of Beyonce. And you know what I want to say for the people who criticize lace fronts? Black women's innovation with techniques to make wigs better, because a lot of the beauty industry, the best wigs that are out now has come from the creativity of Black women right here on YouTube. The bald cat method, baby hairs, plucking, bleaching knots, flat iron curling. Lord, I can name a ton of other things I'm not even saying that Black women did that the wig makers, usually in other countries in China and Europe and stuff, use those techniques to improve the quality and the look of wigs, which has also changed the lives of women with cancer. When people want to focus on the negativity with wigs and weaves, they need to stop, okay? Because it's changed the world. It allows women to have different hairstyles. You don't have to damage your real hair with coloring it anymore. You can just go buy it. If you have cancer, now a lot of women who have cancer can purchase realistic wigs that make them feel better, that you couldn't even tell is a wig. So Black women have helped change the game, which has also helped society. Okay. Also, okay, so with Beyonce, when we were used to seeing Beyonce usually with I love the micro braids, okay, at least at the root, the micro braids. She was known for these types of looks, okay? Just because you wear wigs and weaves doesn't mean you don't have hair. I don't understand why people say these types of things. You can have short hair, long hair, medium length hair. Sometimes hair is thin and requires extra hair. Certain hairstyles require extra added hair. Beyonce's mother was a hairstylist, and Beyonce has always been known to have pretty healthy hair. But yeah, you can still, add in some hair. So before the lace fronts was popular, if she wasn't wearing her natural hair, some weave, some extra hair in, okay, maybe a slick back natural bun that she might do and everything like that. Also, but yeah, when you're an entertainer, especially, you're performing, those hot lights you have to dance to, makeup Milton and stuff like that, and trying to look on top. Yeah, a good portion beyond being Black, women wear wigs. Black women did not make wigs. I think Black women helped perfect wigs, but we're not new to wigs. Besides Egyptian women who were known for wigs, the Victorian era, you see it, the women in England, the white women with them big old hair pieces, so people been on it. But as far as it coming into more of the everyday woman having access to it and better wigs have come a long, long way. I can tell you that. And thanks to the innovation of so many Black women creators who have improved the techniques and the styling of wigs, which the bigger companies have been looking at and improving wigs and everything like that. But the lace front was made popular because of Beyonce. Okay. And a lot of people didn't know. I mean, this was a lace front. Okay. And it's a really nice lace front. Okay. Her edges in the front, her hairline typically looks natural, which is what you want. Okay. So that was a lace front. This was a lace front. And people always assumed that maybe it was just a good weave. But yeah, back in the day, yeah, and sometimes even now, but that was a lace front. Another lace front. Now they have braided lace fronts. And again, no one ever gives Beyonce credit for being the one who made lace fronts explode in the thing. No one will ever says it. I'm telling you today it's because of Beyonce. Because I remember before that, before Beyonce, nobody knew what a lace front was. No one had ever heard of a lace front. And lace fronts were not being sold in beauty supply stores or anything like that. It just wasn't. Okay. So now, again, you have women, rocking a lace front. If you want to change your hair color, you don't want to dye your natural hair, you're looking for a new look. If your hair is short or you want it longer, or in some cases, if your hair is long and you want it shorter and you don't want to cut your hair. Now it's more mainstream. The everyday woman has access to it now. Okay, so also, one thing I will say though, Beyonce did not do the start the baby hair thing. I don't like that too much baby hair on a lace front. I think I don't like how it looks. Not an extreme where it's looking crazy, but that's pretty big. And Black women also um, are the ones who started the baby hair trend long ago, long ago before lace fronts. But and we have a number of us have natural baby hair as well. But with it being more the big baby hair, like on this photo type of thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Also, colorful hair. Now, Beyonce didn't do the colorful hair, but you did see once she made lace fronts more popular, and now so many women entertainers wear it. Um, you don't have to color your real hair anymore, which can damage your hair. You just get a lace front. We know like rappers like Nicki Minaj have made lace fronts popular. Okay, Doja Cat, the pink, purples, all types of stuff, and many women. I love this color blue. I think it's a really pretty color blue. It's just the color period is pretty to me. Would I wear it? I'm not sure. If my, but I'm just showing these examples how lace fronts have evolved as well. Wigs keep evolving. Okay, highlights, pretty browns and black highlights and stuff like that. All right. Also, again, if you do not want long hair, you just want a shorter style, you can get a lace front that's a bob or a pixie cut. You don't have to cut off your hair. Or if you want to have your hair look thicker than what it is, you can get a lace front. So it's definitely has changed the game. And it is because of Miss Beyonce. All right. So the next trend, we all know Miss Aaliyah Houghton. Okay. What trend did she start? Yes, I know Little Kim started colorful. She did start colorful wigs, but I mean lace front wigs though. Lace fronts weren't out when Little Kim was out. I'm specifically talking about lace fronts, but Little Kim was the one who started colorful wigs. Okay. And you know what? Now that this has also been brung up, I'm feeling upset I didn't put because I didn't have enough room. Oh, I might have to do a part two. Little Kim will get her credit in this video, point blank period, even though I had my main women up on here because it is the truth right there. Even though Little Kim, I was going to discuss her with one of the women, but I'm going to mention that too because it is true. Okay, so Mona says the eye patch. That is true. Aaliyah was the one who started the eye patch trend. And we know another trend she started, but one thing that nobody mentions that Aaliyah, rest her soul, Miss Beautiful Aaliyah, what did she start the trend that became popular? It was ombre, the ombre hair. Aaliyah was the one who did that first. As far as the women in entertainment and R&B and stuff, it later became, after she had died, it later became more of a trend. But Aaliyah was the one who did this, who made the ombre hair popular. Okay, yeah, and of course her swoop over her eye, that was Miss Aaliyah's. But Aaliyah was the one who really got the ombre look going on, pretty popular. Okay, and I love it. Okay, the black hair into the auburn at the bottom, very sleek. And Ali, we know Aaliyah's hair was always on point, very sleek, just looking good, representing. Did it before it became more popular with entertainers. Also, I mean, it just looks beautiful. Looks so beautiful. And I remember after her passing a few years later, then it kind of got popular amongst other women of all races. But I remember when Aaliyah was really doing that first. And of course, what else did she make popular that we know for a fact has influenced? Oh, thank you, FACBOOK. You said that Left Eye did the eye patch first. My mind had thought about that, but I remember her wearing the line under her eye too, the army type of look. Okay, so Miss Left Eye. We also know that Aaliyah made it popular too, but Aaliyah, to me, the hair swoop, ombre, and of course, the tomboy tom girl look. Let's all be real here. That was Miss Aaliyah who did that. The artists you see now, the streetwear that you see now, that so many women of all races are rocking, Aaliyah was the one who influenced that. That's just a fact. That's a fact. She influenced many generations, many women in entertainment who have the tomboy mixed with the girlish look, like Sierra, Zendaya, and many, many more. We know that the streetwear girly look is still popular right now amongst millions of girls in this country and worldwide. And Miss Aaliyah was the one who started it. Okay. She was doing this when she was younger, before, hold on. Anna Bentley, don't forget the bandana. Oh yes. And there goes Aaliyah with her bandana, with a jersey, but she always made it look good. And she always kept her femininity still mixed in, okay? Not overdoing everything, but just looking beautiful, where she still had, her girliness still in there. And this exploded. Her look exploded of mixing the tomboy look with the tom girl look. Okay? And she made it look good. Okay? Maybe some baggy pants. We know in the 90s, oversized shirts sometimes was the style. Women definitely wore a lot more covered up sometimes in the 90s, but she made it her thing. Okay, making it still cute with her belly exposed, having her hair done, her makeup on point, a cute chain. She made it. Let's just give it to Aaliyah. Okay, Aaliyah was the one. I call the tomboy tom girl style is what I call it. Some would just say tomboy, but clearly she still held on to her femininity and looking like a girl while mixing her style in with with something that would be considered a little bit masculine with the sagging pants or the boxers and everything like that. Tommy Hilfiger, she he definitely noticed her, and she was representing his company. Okay, this look to this day has been replicated by a number of women in entertainment, especially when they give tribute to Aaliyah, and I love it. I love it. The now me, I wouldn't wear boy shorts, but I know some women do, but I'm not gonna lie. Aaliyah did it. She made it cute, she made it fly, and she influenced so many girls and women to this very day. That's just the fact, and you see it in music videos to this day. But it was popular because Aaliyah. Also, to me, she put the army look on the map. I'm sorry. I love it. I absolutely love it. And she shows that, like so many women in the 90s, she showed that you don't have to have everything hanging out to still look good. You can still look good wearing an oversized army jacket, okay? Having a nice form fitting top, maybe a little bit of some cargo pants or a little bit of some baggy pants, but your nails done, makeup done, you know, just looking good. Just looking good. Okay, I love it. And to me, Aaliyah and Missy Elliott, I remember Missy Elliott's song Sock It To Me that I recently reviewed that I will be putting up, the army look. They made it popular in the 90s. I absolutely listen. Oh my God. I have always loved I love this outfit. I would wear this outfit. Right now, I would wear this outfit. This is, and the song Hot Like Fire, that's one of my favorite Aaliyah songs, Hot Like Fire. And I absolutely love this outfit to death. I love it. And I wish that they would start making some shirts or pants with the army, with the red army print like they used to in the 90s. But the outfit was just, she was killing it with this outfit. Okay. So I love it. I absolutely love it. Of course, again, simple style, a backwards hat. Okay. She had the boxers and everything like that. But she made it her own and showed that you can be simple and still sexy. Okay. One in a million, a simple outfit. Simple outfit, hair done, makeup done, beautiful face, simple, beautiful dances, a hot song, a hot video. Simple. She showed that. Okay. And as she got older, we started to see her style evolve just a little bit. She still had a little bit of that tomboy street style, but she became a woman, a young woman who left us way too soon with an amazing body of work. Aaliyah's of legendary status. She has hits upon hits. She was doing her damn thing, and she will live on forever. But I always love this photo. I would totally wear that outfit if I could wear it right right now. I will wear that. It is so cute, and she started to evolve, and her music even changed just a little bit. Still Aaliyah, still the Aaliyah style, but she was becoming a woman, and she was shedding a little bit of that with the tomboy, tom girl look. This was one of my favorite photos that she had done. This was not too long before she had passed away, but she looked so beautiful. And again, the bandana, there it is, the bandana. Okay, the oversized coat, makeup on point, the ombre hair. Aaliyah was fly. That's just a fact. So Aaliyah started the trend of the tomboy, tom girl look that you see even to this day. Many music artists, how they dress now. Many women of all races, when they dress with the street style that's so popular right now and all of that. Miss Aaliyah. Period. Period. We're giving these ladies their flowers today of the truth of the American Black woman's influence in pop culture, American culture, global culture. That's just a fact. Okay? The next woman that we have to talk about, y'all know she's on the list. Brandy. Y'all know how I feel about Brandy. Brandy, Brandy. Legendary status, will go down in history. The greatest voices in R&B and music, period. Okay? Period. Now, I'm not about pitting her against other women, but I say the original Beyonce to me. Beyond, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, no one can ever downplay Brandy's influence, who she is. Period. Brandy was doing her damn thing. Brandy, she was one of the first who had her own Barbie. She had her own show, Moesha. One of the first signed to CoverGirl. Okay, she is the first Black Cinderella that we grew up seeing. Come on now and rest Whitney Houston's soul. Brandy. Brandy was that girl, and she still is that woman. But Brandy, come on now, Brandy was the girl. Okay, Kobe Bryant took Brandy to prom, was a big thing back then. Okay, Brandy was, listen, who wasn't singing Brandy's music? Who the hell wasn't? Brandy, hit after hit, beautiful music videos, looking beautiful, so multi-talented. On VH1's Legends, the special, which was the biggest thing out. She's going down in history. But Brandy, while braids have always existed, let's just be honest, Brandy perfected it. Brandy made hair braids the thing in America. Brandy made box braids and styling your braids the trend. Her braids have always been her signature. It's been her signature. Let's just have some fun real quick and look at these styles she used to wear. I mean, I love the hair buns. Whoever was her stylist, Brandy was all in the Black Girl hair magazines. Come on now. Y'all remember how big Black Girl hair magazines were. And you would see Brandy up in there with these styles. And you would get so many ideas if you wore braids of what you could do with braids. I love this style right here. Okay. The hair bun, the swoop, brown and brownish and black together. Okay. Brandy she made braids look good. She made braids look good and influence millions of Black girls in this country and around the world to rock your braids with a cute little style. I love the pigtails. Yeah, Brandy is a legend. Have you heard her sing live? Oh my God. She's the truth. Brandy is the truth. I love the pigtails. She also made micro braids popular too. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the styles she used to wear, I'm like, I wonder how long it took to do these styles. But Brandy is a legend, especially when it comes to these box braids. Now, she did eventually, when she did the Full Moon album, she didn't rock the braids, which shocked so many people because they're like, what happened to the braids? But you can't wear braids. Like I said in the video, you can't wear braids every month. It's not, no. So, but Brandy, when she did her videos and stuff like that, her photo shoots, that was her. That was her signature. Okay. And I was looking through the videos that I love. Baby, 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 baby. Don't you know that you're so fine? Listen, I can't sing it like her. If anybody comes on here and you don't know who the hell Brandy is, please go on a listening spree right here on YouTube and watch her videos. Baby, 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 when that came out, come on, it was one of the hottest videos. Her fashion was on point. Her braids, her hairstyles were on point. Like you were glued to the TV just to see what's the next look that Brandy's going to do. And I had loved this style so much when I saw it. It was so cute. I also love in her sitting up in my room for the Waiting Exhale soundtrack. Remember when a soundtrack was everything? Y'all who don't know, if you don't know, a soundtrack was big in the 90s and early 2000s. A soundtrack could help make your career, and it helped make a movie. So people would always wait for a main video for a soundtrack for a movie, wait until Exhale. Brandy had so many different looks going on in the video. I remember, okay, she had on this cute outfit and she had the fishnet on her hair with her neatly done braids on her beautiful pretty face, and she had looked so cute and I loved it. It was simple but nice. Okay, and her song Broken Hearted, it's not over, look inside again, but I'm lonely, broken hearted. Oh my God. I love how she showed that you could make braids look was considered elegant when she paired it with her pretty dresses, and they made the braids sort of look like curls or something. Like they pinned it up, but it looked almost like braided curls or something. And I had never saw a hairstyle like that. And I just thought like the hairstyles throughout that video. When Brandy was gonna make a video with those braids, her stylist and her were gonna show you what you can do with braids. Okay. I loved and baby when she had the pigtails with it down at the bottom. Her outfits were always really cute. It just looks so cute. Also, again, cute outfits, simple styles, sometimes very detailed hairstyles, but still looking cute, sexy, and that you could do something with hair braids. You just didn't have to wear them down as just down box braids. No, you can pin them up. You can do the big old hair bun that she had in the Broken Hearted video. You could pin them up and make them look like elegant hairstyles with pretty dresses. Okay, she even in one scene had a bang. It made it look like short bangs with the updo with the hair down. And that video sitting up in my room. So many pretty styles. So Brandy is getting her flowers. Yes, Brandy is the one who really made box braids and wearing braids explode in a period. Okay. So who else is next? That would be Maya. Now we grew up with Maya. It's all about me. Forget about you. Are you gonna get up? Okay, but personally, my favorite song by her, I'm moving on. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do, but I gotta be your woman. Gotta get over you. Can't sing it exactly like her. You better check out that video. It's always one of my favorite videos from her and The Best of Me. And Maya was that chick. Let's just be honest. And she still is. Is now she is now an independent music artist doing her thing. I just showed my video reaction to her song. If you didn't see it, check it out on my page called Down. It's a really good song, a really beautiful video. And I love falling head over heels. I'm falling and I can't get up. Don't want to get up. Yeah, she made it is one of my favorite songs by her, and her Fear of Flying album was really good. There's a song I had made a music video to that's no longer up here on the album called That's Why I Want to Fight. Really good song. But what did she start? What trend did Maya make big, in particularly in the Black American community? Well, that would be the jersey dress. Listen, first of all, that's one of my favorite songs and videos. Lips are telling me yes, while you're kissing on my neck, making me feel so. Should I stay? Even though I wanna see how you put that thing on me, I can't let you get the best of me. The jersey dress. Listen, I had a jersey dress. I had to get one because she made the jersey dress the thing. Oh, I had a red one too. Anna Bentley says I had a red one because of her. Yeah, I had a red one too. It was red, black, and white. Okay, with my white sneakers. My love is like, whoa, I love that. So I absolutely love the jersey dress. And as you can see, she recently rocked it again. It's, 23 years later, because it's like one of her signature things. Like everybody loved the jersey dress. And jersey dresses, if you don't remember, like jersey dresses were being sold all over the place because it was the hottest thing to wear during that time when that video came out. I even think they might bring jersey dresses back. They should. It was so cute. It was absolutely adorable. So, Maya helped start the jersey dress trend, giving her flowers for that. And yes, I had a jersey dress, and so many women had a jersey dress. Mona says Maya used to wear platform shoes. I used to love platform shoes because of the Spice Girls, like them big, huge shoes that they made popular. I was in love with those. And when Britney Spears came out, yeah, I had the preppy look going on and stuff like that. But yeah, let's give Maya her flowers for the jersey dress. And lastly, I want to show someone, a woman we all know, who has not been given her flowers for this. And that is Miss Mary J. Blige. Before I even say what do y'all think Mary J. Blige did? What trend do you think Mary J. Blige made big in the black? I'm saying black American, but truthfully, the influence of American black women or African American women, what you would say, but I'll say black American because ethnicity, but black American, usually a lot of African American women, is so popular. I mean, global. And you have some people who don't always want to admit this, that a lot of these trends and styles came from these American black women who helped make it global within the black diaspora. So far, two people have it right. Yup, blonde. Mary J. Blige. Now, look, I'm not going to say there were no women who never wore blonde historically who were entertainers as black women, like Etta James, the blonde. It wasn't very popular though. And, Etta was like in the 40s or 50s or 30s or 40s, 50s. And I'm not going to say there were no black women who never rocked blonde. But when it comes to who made the blonde hair mainstream and influenced so many black women no longer afraid to wear blonde, because, mostly anyone could wear blonde. And you just got to have the right shade of blonde. You got to have the right shade of blonde for you. And listen, I was torn. I was torn at first because I didn't know if I was going to give this to Little Kim. Y'all mentioned Little Kim earlier. Okay. Y'all mentioned Little Kim earlier. As a matter of fact, let me get a picture up here because we're going to give Little Kim her flowers too that you mentioned. I got a picture that I want to show. Give me a second. Give me a second. And that would be, where is that picture, baby? I'm trying to think, should I put this picture up? I'm going to do it. That would be colorful hair. Okay. That would be colorful hair. Hold on, though. Now, but Little Kim also made blonde hair really big. But I'm going to give it to Mary on this one because I think Mary was doing it a lot more first. But I can say without a doubt that, because people used to always try to compare Little Kim and Nicki Minaj, and you just can't. Little Kim was the one who made hair color when black women rocking different hair colors popular, especially in the video "Crush on You." You know, I got a crush on you, true, but you pay me no attention. She's okay. Sports actuary. Yes, most black women can wear blonde. You have to get the right shade. You also need to usually sometimes the root, because you a man, y'all don't all know. The root of your hair should be darker, sort of like an ombre. Have it dark at the root, your natural hair color, or if it's not dark at the beginning, the root, then it goes into the blonde color that works for you. Usually when it's all blonde at the from the root all down, it doesn't always look good. Not all the time, but it depends. You got to have the right shade. But Little Kim was the one who started colorful hair for black in the black community. Especially, I mean, that's just a fact. Can't be denied. Period. Period. Cannot be denied. But again, I gave it to it was hard. I wasn't sure. It was hard between her and Mary J. Blige, but when I thought about it from what I seen, I said, okay, yeah, Little Kim she helped make blonde and wearing different colors popular, but this is Mary J. Blige's signature. And she was doing it, really doing it first. Okay. Really doing it first, and made a lot more black women feel comfortable wearing blonde. Even to this day, some people make it a big deal to wear blonde. I feel like, first of all, you can't sit up here and tell me that the black woman is the mother of humanity, it's the black African woman in particularly, and that everyone comes from her, which is a fact, but you gonna try to vilify a black woman from wearing a hair color that comes from the black woman. That's a fact. There's also black people in the islands. I forgot, the Solomon Islands or New Guinea and stuff like that, who have natural blondish hair. My natural hair is sandy brown. My mother was born with blonde hair. She has light brown hair. So, but I know why that is. But I'm just saying, I'm making a point. And, if it looks good, it looks good. Most white women are not natural blondes. They go to the salon or they buy the hair dye. So those days of a number of people, I mean, no one, to me, I don't care. Does it look good? Most of all, does it go with your skin tone? That's the key thing, because not everybody can wear platinum blonde. Not all the time. But I noticed that when you have the root of your hair darker, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better to me. So, Miss Mary J. Blige, this has been her signature since she has exploded in the industry since the 90s. The beautiful, Miss Talented Mary J. Blige. Come on, legendary, the queen of hip hop soul. I can, like, come on. One of my favorite songs by her, the sweetest memories. I know you can hear me now. For the record, I love you. I love you. Of course, Real Love. Come on. You don't hear nobody singing like that. The ending of Real Love, when she hit that note, can you even, come on, I still get chills every time I listen to that song. Mary J. Blige is going down in history. She ain't got nothing to prove. It just is what it is. She has influenced so many women in music, period, R&B, true soul, real music. And she helped influence bringing black women not being afraid to wear the color blonde. Okay? You are my everything. Yay. Oh my God. I can love you better than she can. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you. And don't forget Little Kim's verse in that song, legendary. Okay, so I wanted to, let's look through. Okay, let's look at one thing I love about Mary, all those different hairstyles she used to wear. Now, I personally like to see women switch it up. you know? But this is her signature. This is the color that works for her blondes, and this is what she likes. And I thought this was a cute little hairstyle. Listen, you know damn well in the 90s, oh my God. Even though I was a little girl in the 90s, I grew up in the 90s. I come on, I remember Felines. I remember them big old cell phones. I remember huge floppy disks. I remember when computers first got big and it didn't look nothing like it does now. Now I'm called a millennial, but I'm the beginning of the millennial. You know, I'm still young. I'm not old, but I remember. And I remember how good music and movies, how much better it used to be. Oh my God, Nickelodeon used to actually be really, really good, and a lot of our childhoods, as far as entertainment and things we used to grow up on, it's just a lot of kids today, they don't know. And when I look at these music videos by Mary J. Blige and so many others, I always read the comments and people are like, God knows they don't know how fun it was in the 90s. Oh my God. So remember the box when you had to order a music video? I remember that when I was a little girl. And Mary J. Blige was everything. Mary J. Blige was everything growing up in music. I mean, come on. I know I said Brandy, the Beyonce of the 90s, Mary J. Blige too. And Mariah Carey, of course. But you get what I'm saying. Just when, people say it's true legendary status. Y'all, come on with it. So yeah, I love this hairstyle. I love her red nails. And that was one look. She always showed different looks to the blonde hair. Okay. I love, oh yeah, when cassette tapes. I had my Aaliyah album on the cassette. I used to play it on my pink radio and all of that. When a radio stereo was something. Okay. But yeah, I loved the Shirley Temple look that she did. I love these. This is so cute. I actually wore a similar hairstyle like this in high school with the blondish look. I had got a lot of compliments with it. And I love this. This is so cute. Okay. She was going to give you some versatile styles. Oh yes, I'm looking in the chat. Rugrats was everything. Camp Anawana was everything. Keenan and Kel, all that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Goosebumps. Ghost Rider. Alex Mack. This oh my God, so many shows I'm thinking of. It's just amazing. But I love this style by Mary J. Blige right here. She also did different shades of blonde, strawberry blonde with highlights. She even showed Now, not everyone can rock this, but it looked good. It matches within her skin tone, at least for the photo shoot. She did the platinum blonde look. All right. This was a very sexy, beautiful photo of Mary. Okay. Beautiful. The mushroom haircut. And notice again that the top is darker, then it goes into the blonde. So sometimes, again, when you're experimenting with blondes and finding the right shade, it often looks good when the root is darker at top, in my opinion. In my opinion. Not all the time, but a lot of times. Okay. This is it's sort of like, it looks almost like a strawberry blonde a little to me, but it matches her skin tone. It's a beautiful cut. It looks very like a more of a natural style, don't look crazy. And she looks beautiful. She rocked the Chinese bang with the blonde. Again, that blonde is her signature. And also the beautiful curls with the blonde. And notice the root is darker. It is darker, the root. So, for some people, blonde is still controversial. It's not that deep or that big. Not everyone, it's not that serious. If it looks good, it looks good. The style is nice. The color matches. You know, it goes with your outfit. Your makeup is on point. You look good. So, that's her signature. And Miss Mary J. Blige was definitely the one who really made blonde hair big in the Black community. And you see it now like it's nothing, but there was a time a lot of Black women really didn't wear blonde like that. And I have to give it to Mary as the one who helped start that trend. So that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope this was fun for you. And I know some people will be surprised by what I showed. Like, especially really younger girls who see this, they might not know. Especially I really think it's going the one Beyonce and the lace front, because I have never heard anybody give it to her that she was the one who made it popular, and she did. She really was the one, and it's not talked about. So, y'all, yeah, watch the beginning of this video. Of course, we were jamming to some music at the beginning, but when I start the video, I started off with Beyonce because, um, and if Beyonce sees this, sorry for that picture of the melted lace, but that's how people knew that lace fronts existed. Even me, we never heard of that. We didn't know until that happened. And then it got piqued people's curiosity and like, oh my God, who knew? I just thought it was a really good weave or something. I didn't know. And then the companies started making it, and now everyday women could wear them. And Black women's innovative creativeness, again, to making them look as real. They looking realer and realer. It's evolving. So, and I love it so much. So, thank you all. Will there be a part two? Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Again, I had that picture of Toni Braxton up at the beginning because she really was rocking that short hair. Short hair was so popular in the 90s. Black women wearing fades, pixie cuts. It's a certain style that I know Holly Berry rocked. I don't know the name of the cut. It's not just a regular pixie cut. And I can't say it's a mushroom cut. I know that Rihanna wore it a few years ago, but Holly had really made that style popular. But Toni Braxton, Anita, the short hair was just, and you can still rock the short hair now. It looks so good. Black women are going to do different stuff, and Black women deserve their flowers for how Black women and popular culture have influenced millions of women in this country of all races and outside of the country. But I wanted to show, yes, Miss Nia Long too with her shortcut, Adina Howard. Yes, 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 yes. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Bye, Brian. Bye.